As
This time it wasn't me being late
Terra
for the
able to
VOD
clear him out of
watches.
lamps.
We just
Welcome to the
got
pistol
chucked
round,
in.
everyone. Serena will be able to find one. Forsaken
Wait,
going to be taken down.
this is new.
Spike getting planted.
Chat, when did they add this? Why does it look like this? I mean, I know why it looks like this.
Moment. So, we'll ideally get that fix either way. Triple push rather, coming down short.
Is this like new icons because of the
Given that Keela's
regen
not
shield?
moving, I'm guessing that there's an issue.
Okay, chat, for it's 2v3,
Oh, they're moving now.
3 for PRX.
Tap on the Spike once again, looking for that hold to have, swing onto the corner. They've
Okay.
gotten it there, and as they pull off the defuse,
Very
we'll
nice.
find the eliminations, get right back into it.
Dude,
Defuse
no
comes
pistols.
through,
That's gonna have
and PRX will
a
take
rough
win.
time. Will I cast? Nah, casting's too hard,
Right off the
dude.
bat, the pattern is there.
You have to just
PRX.
talk, so
I mean,
you have to
Zeta
be
Division
better
were
with
able to
words,
take
first of
off,
all, and
some
you have to just
pistol,
like talk
rounds off
so
of,
much
PRX
about
earlier
stuff.
onto Sunset,
Like
but
having to
again,
fill
that retake
dead
was just
space or
very,
like dead
very
air
clean,
is
playing
rough.
off of each other with a double peek and just finishing off the round with something and Kohibi.
Casting's
so,
crazy
off
hard.
to a great start for PRX.
And also, you
So,
only
just
get
a pick up
flamed.
here. Outlaw,
Like I know people in
Serena
chat here will
to
be like
do
very
what
nice to the
Forsaken
casters,
attempted in the
but
previous
we're
map.
just
Outlaw
like
in hand. Oh,
we're
catches a
quite
glimpse, but now they know it's in play,
well
but
behaved. We're
Forsaken
quite nice
swings
people,
right
I would
into
say,
it.
when it comes to this stuff. But
Nicely done.
most majority of people
Yeah.
like flame
Okay, with
casters. It's like a
first shot
lose-lose.
Doesn't work out,
job.
but -1 already on PRX.
Something. Spotting out the shoulder there. Two weapons
They
out
managed
in
to
the
get-
hands here of Zeta.
I mean,
Bring them down.
how?
Solid check. We'll go ahead and confirm presence is still there.
I feel like the money should be a little bit worse than this, but
Caterpillar smokes on
I mean, they kind of. You'd almost say they have better guns. There's at least one person that can get one shot. Jay, you want this upsliding?
Down, Tara, swinging out. Something actually who's collecting everything. 4K for him. Paint shell's going to be lobbed forward.
There's something
Now
fade.
you just feel it tucked away into the corner. Something going to be
Oh my
yet another
goodness,
ace,
okay.
and he will find
That's
it.
the
Got
5th one we've
yesterday,
seen this
gets one
tournament, I
today.
think.
PRX starting things off 2-0.
Yeah, not on Arena this time. On the fade with the rifle, and just like that. Already Nightfall
Do you get enough
available
money to
for
be in the lose-lose
round number
situation?
3.
Casters
Makes
get paid pretty
retakes
well.
just
Yeah.
so much easier in case Zeta is able to
Casters
get the
used to
plant
get
down.
paid crazy well.
Serena,
Dude, when
though,
I was
good first
observing,
blood, but it's
I
just
remember
that
finding
the
out that the
resmokes,
casters were
they
on
all
12 times my salary
tucked in
at the beginning of
onto
when I was doing
long,
observing.
unfortunately
And I was like,
unable
well,
to bypass PRX's defense,
doesn't
mainly
feel
something,
great.
just hammering down the pain.
Looking for the aggressive swing out here into showers, but Honey Bunny Letty Dot able to answer back in kindness. Forsaken Kohibi will both get
it obviously changed because like observers eventually got more. But
Terra finds two. Hadn't even really spotted Akko, but still gets the headshots across. And suddenly we're in a 3v3.
that was in like the peak of the peak of
Bring this back
CS.
into their favor. Lear forward. The timing on the push, something able to find it.
Bring them down.
Takes it down.
Observers get paid a
Maintains
lot better now. I'm
2v2.
pretty sure.
As I think Keela is having some issues. And it's
One enemy remaining.
It's the weapon drawn back out. And will get taken down. That looks like
How did I get
that might
into
have been a
observing?
thing
I
either
just
way.
practiced until I
Rotation
got a
coming
job.
in, Lefty Dot with 45 HP trying to make their way
Practiced
across the
and
map.
then messaged people.
Noise going to be noted here in a moment, and there's the catch.
You've seen too much.
3-0
I did.
start.
So I kind of
PRX
accidentally ran into it. I did Gfinity
Nicely done by
in like
PRX here.
2013 or
Didn't
something.
even need the
Because
Nightfall.
I was doing
That's
events
taken,
anyway.
carried
We
over
were doing
onto
CS
round number
events with like
4.
the event company I was talking about
Really
earlier.
nice shots by
They didn't have an
Serena, though,
observer,
and
so
a lot of
I
these
did that.
opening picks,
That was in like
unable to
2013 maybe.
convert. It's always,
And then I
having
didn't get
to have
another
a hard
job
time,
until 2015.
breaking through
But in
the
those 2 years,
initial,
I just practiced for the whole time.
line of defense, if
And so
you
that
will.
when I
Now
got a
Long might
job
be the
here,
next
I was
point
just
of
better than
contention-
everyone.
Contention here,
in my
that
opinion.
is a full stack from PRX as well.
Where are you?
Nightfall at the ready on getting double ping. In the meantime, Forsaken
Spike
swinging
down,
out here
B.
into C long. I mean, it's just a triple approach. They just only have left Jing over on that one side of the map. So they just look to overwhelm. Lefty Dot now just tucked into the corner,
Damn,
blinded
very
up.
nice.
Not much to be done there. flawless coming through. PRX now 4-0.
But why observer to begin with?
Up the aggression.
I wanted to be a pro player, but I never really like fully committed to it.
That's the scary part
And
about
then
Paper
by that
Rex.
time
Once
I
they
was
get
like a little bit,
ultimate,
well,
like,
not too
100%
old, but
more than
it was
past
just
the
easier.
confidence. You're just definitely gonna push.
like
a
I
lot
just
of
never
these
committed
spaces.
to teams, so I kind of messed up. I was
Even
probably
though
like 20,
Serena now able to afford by the
22,
operator.
I guess.
Let's see what angle will be challenged here. It seems
Something
like
like
they're
that.
leaning close to Baths. But we'll have to see if Tara does
And
try
then
to peek that. It does seem she's satisfied.
I just went
staying
down
in
a rabbit hole
vicinity.
basically.
Caller to check.
Yeah.
Second, he's just
I
gonna
did
swing out.
observing
thought he
once,
was gonna
realized
go
it was
for
a
the
skill,
dimensional drift.
watched everyone
Scout,
else,
no, just
thought it was
challenges into the
awful.
fight, and Honeybody just gets
So
destroyed.
decided to make it good.
Server the op holding well back, staring over toward showers, but it doesn't feel like Tara has any.
And then everyone kind of had to level up. I feel like everyone had to level up really. Like the stuff people are getting away with back then was kind of crazy.
Ends up getting taken down. Jing on the chase, pushing forward. Shot's just a hair off there. Lefty not able to answer one back.
Down.
Swings out, but Forsaken is getting warmed up again. Off from Serena will connect. Forsaken going to be taken down. Tara now on the hunt, swooping around from behind as the leer gets thrown. I don't think they're going to have a read on this one whatsoever. The timing, the lineup could be both players. Spots the one, tucks back. Able to stay safe, sends down the sim beacon. Now, Paco left to her own devices.
Ooh, okay. Damn, this is gonna be a brutal game.
Tara.
How do you
Tara's always
practice
been
it? It was
huge in a lot
easy
of
in
these,
CS. You could download a VOD
late
and you could
round,
just
performances.
POV practice VODs.
Constantly being the cause of
Like
having
it was
to just
easy to
have
practice back then. You would
formation
just
of
download
the
a VOD and
opposition
then
a
you just
bit
pretend it's
scattered.
live and just
So,
practice it.
Really nice patience on not pushing, but then pushing at the right moment.
But I was
to spot
like,
out the two players left. On
I was a little, I'm not, I took it a little bit different to everyone else. I had like like 30 keybinds per map.
Right now, I think it's paper.
And then there were 7 maps, and then you just learn every single keybind on those maps, so you could go to POVs. Like right now, I'd be on a POV of a camera in this corner watching these 3, and then you would flick to the one here,
Scouts close, something. Sending out
and then you would probably flick to these 2 just running out of showers. You would show the Yoru that TP'd running back. You would then show an overview camera of these guys from the back here. But on the minimap that I had on my second monitor, all of these would be labeled. So like my keybinds would be like, this would be like 7. So I press 7 on my keypad and it would go to 7 to do an overview. But like here, you should always stay on the defense as well.
Finding 2 quick kills, a quick reset on the
like
paint
the whole thing of observing here, like especially on the, is like you should stay with attackers for the beginning, but then when it comes down, you should just stay on the person that has to do it all. Like now we should be on the attackers. Now we should be on Yoru.
Both gonna be taken down. Suddenly it's Forsaken and Kohaibi. Last one standing.
You would maybe stay with Serena just because she hit 2 shots, but now you go back to her.
Is enormous, and that will be the final 2 kills coming through. PRX still maintaining a perfect streak here, 6-0 up.
The utility game by PRX on top of the operator shots.
Did I only do POV observing or did I dabble in cinematics? No, sure, if I was the first person to do both of those jobs in one, that's what I'm saying. And there was always a disconnect. Like I used to watch people because there used to be overview first person, and there was always some like horrible disconnect. You still see it in this game, right? Where we're about to watch some Axiom, but someone goes to a POV cam. I was the first person that learned like 180 binds, just to make sure we didn't get that disconnect. Dude, I fought in chat. I was practicing like 10 hours a day for 2 years. No job. Or like didn't get hired for it at least.
Just maintaining the dominance here. As for ZETA, it's all very quiet. Swing out. Flick not going to be there. Tara finds a second. So we'll be able to reply back, finding Jing. Double face forward. Tara, however, doing well to find that third. Nearly gets the fourth. Will be Forsaken to pick it up. Something going to be taken down is KD now in ruins. Spike is stranded.
Esports freelancing, yeah. Dude, and then the pay was what I was saying. The pay was just like so low.
Operator too. Yeah.
But eventually you could kind of like charge more because people realized it was good. It's still bad for observing? Nah, I think it's good now. This is a slaughter? Yeah, I'm just talking over it just because there's not too much going on.
Once again, economy just being broken down here. Zeta bleeding cash.
Who was letting you observe the games?
Yeah.
Facer was the main one to
And
hire
as you
me
take
at
a
the
look at the
beginning.
replay, Tara,
Like
not
I owe a lot to Facer.
with
There was
sound
like
even trying to,
like
running
James Bardoff
across,
and Henry
outside of
G
baths,
kind of got me like
just
a
very
lot of
confident taking a
lot of
these
observing
duels,
jobs at the
and
beginning.
practically
James
you
Bardoff
could really tell that it is her map.
It was like a
and
big push
just
for me.
a lot of ultimates across the board for both teams. Let's see though if they're gonna up the speed now for Zeta here, as they do have some guns.
Do you regret anything from my timeline? I would have liked to have seen what I would have been like as a player. Like, I should have full committed when I was like 19.
Showstopper, but the tether,
I honestly, chat, I was too busy like going out and stuff.
But not before. He's able to trade it
Like,
back. So 1 for 1.
I never, Jesus.
Something. Just mows down
I never
3.
full committed.
Not dead yet. Will get popped. Teleport is taken though.
Like, I didn't join a team
Desperately,
until I was like 23. I would just go to mixed teams and stuff.
Tara shuts him down. 8-0 Zeta right now. In-game economy. Oh, it's not looking good.
Yeah, quite unfortunate too. They were.
Did I do the face it major? That was my first major, yeah.
I believe
it was the
actually
80s. I mean, yeah. To be fair, the
into
prize
that
money there
encounter.
didn't make
But
sense
the
to go full time. But
tripwires, the C's was just so much.
is there no timeouts? I mean, they can time out if they want
well,
to, but it's
just
like
to sandwich a lot of the players
I'm not
that
sure it's
are
gonna change much.
outside of hookah. Let's see, PRX are pushing.
Jeez, mate, something is farming everyone.
Coming away with 2
Oops.
kills to start things off. Honeybunny gets a 2 for 1.
Hold up.
One
Here we
pump
go.
with
This
the
is the
buggy.
round, surely.
Finds the kills. And Serena, with that sheriff in hand, will be able to come up with another one. So to get a little bit of panic, the backpedaling now coming through as they clear out the Lear. Top of the plant. Player advantage here. An orbital strike as well. Serena looking to loop all the way back around. No, looks like they will just cut back.
Are we talking about CS? I mean, yeah, we were.
Weapons in hands here for the 2 players on the side. Angel sent Jing, goes for the swing, but he's immediately taken care of. Looks like Zeta.
Well, we got a half.
On the board after a 3v5 start of the round.
I respect the
Double
attempt.
swing coming through, and it's
I do
a
respect
thrifty,
the
much like
attempt.
we were seeing on Haven yesterday. Zeta will get around victory in the least expected way.
the Bucky kill is coming from Honey Bunny. Really surprised.
Why did you choose to stick with Valorant rather than CS2? I just switched as soon as the game came out.
Yeah, big
Riot
surprise,
always,
big
it just
thrifty
made
for
sense,
Zeta.
right? I had done everything I wanted to in observing. Like, I felt like I'd
wow.
made it good and I kind of plateaued in terms of
Online, an
skill.
opportunity.
And then
Still to
Riot
run this
were
back.
always going to
84
put
is
so much money
obtainable.
into this game that it was going to
Wouldn't
be a
too
success.
bad,
So we just
given the
switched
attack.
instantly.
Granted, with double duelists, who would have a little bit more impact there, but Vine a lot of times can favor the defending side.
I switched day one as soon as this came out in beta.
See if they can get it done though. The orb take Honey Bunny just 2 away from the showstopper.
This
That
game is
orbital
better. It
strike
had a
is still
like the game really early on looked very good. Like you
Yeah.
could tell it was like
Dimensional
good
drift
enough.
Still being held by Forsaken. Has been quite the surplus.
spotting one out. Sent Forsaken, just staying tucked here within the teleporter. Something that'll lead the charge. The Prowler to try to distract, and they manage to split the attention. Come away with the kills. Quick TP back over onto the A site. Forsaken out scot-free.
Do you dono all your mods because of how often Valve dono rolled me? I spoke to Valve once. No, I spoke to Valve twice, like one event. And
had come into play.
It was mostly because they messed up.
Forward, the flash set up. Jing swoops forward, finds 2. Orbital strike now.
Oh my
completely
goodness.
Off the mark. As he
Holy
goes bouncing in and finds the headshot onto Akko. 4K here for Jing. No consecutive round wins allowed.
Yeah,
It's
this is
so scary
absolute
going up against
slaughter.
PRX in this map. The way that they're able to just have full control of the terrain, utility, just to cause distraction, and playing off of each other's, well, distraction, if you will. And Jing with a 4K.
Valve meeting with the 2 programmers. There were people, yeah, I had like a WhatsApp group with 2 of them for one event. It was the Face It Minor?
Speaking of the Reyna,
Yeah, the Face It Minor.
operator once again here.
Because there was
2 more rounds to be played out of
there was
this
something
half.
crazy wrong with the
Movements on
game
the opposite
that
side
everyone
here.
thought it was Face It's fault, but
There's
actually it was
still
Valve's fault,
Forsaken.
but Face It had to take the hit. where you would like play, no joke chat, you would play a game and randomly any rounds would just have no sound for players. Like you couldn't hear footsteps. It would randomly just choose like 3 players that were completely invisible sound wise. So you couldn't hear their footsteps. Just midway through a game, every single game, 1 round. It was wild.
Damage going through. Dimensional drift coming into play though. Forsaken chasing forward, spotting out on the 2.
Fatal, yeah, no, it was basically it was Fatal before Fade existed.
Perhaps as the flank is also there from Lefidot, who's now bouncing forward into something's welcoming arms. Kill's gonna be found, but Spike is already ushered forward, getting ready to attack onto the A site.
Oh, it's riddled with tripwires.
Dude, the gauntlet. Who's running out there? That's crazy.
Gets caught up, showstopper lobbed in, nearly finds the kill, taken down to 17 HP, but does manage to survive. Serena at the same time, taken down. Tripwire set up at the top of the box. If Hakos tries to drop down into the site, they're gonna get caught up by it. Cassis gets sent, neural theft, gets the ping reveal. Head is spotted and taken off. Jing finds the final shot, 10-1. For an 11-1 half here on Paper X.
You gotta love the timings of a lot of these ultimates. Zeta Division was able to get that big pick off on Forsaken very early, but again,
being the previous game time, I mean it's 16 minutes.
The orbital strike to stop the push,
it's pretty much the same.
And then the rest is history.
Very close.
Paper X now at the double digits. This is absolutely insane. These players from Paper X.
Move away from Siesta Val. I just felt like I'd done everything I wanted to do. Plus, I wanted to do more coaching and stuff. I was tempted to be a player, but again, I would have only been a player for like 6 months before Zoomers took over.
Forward weapons can now be upgraded. Kill will say thank you very much. They came in with just a classic in hand.
So I just was sensible and stick coaching. Oh my goodness!
The jump forward, minor distraction there in the air. So Hybe's now the last one left. On the slide across. And now it's just
what role would I have played? For the first 6 months, honestly, I would have just played Ray's Judge. That's all I did in ranked anyway. But you got to remember the Judge was crazy back then.
Pings are coming down. They're rotating over. A weapon can be picked up.
And Ray's was crazy back then.
Can still be recovered.
Dude, they're having so many problems, but I just don't think they want to pause. Like, dude, what's going on?
Chance.
He's just alt-tabbed midway through.
Try to put themselves across the gap. But it seems like once again... Ooh, disaster striking, but there you go. Teleporter can be taken. Tripwire to try to slow up. Cam is set up on the site. Cage comes in first. Right click clears out the trip. Camera going to be taken down.
Kind of winnable.
They're going for the stick. Smoke.
Wait. You just smoked just off.
Vision. They elude the cyber cage, not making any noise there.
And the cage gave space to get out of there.
Tap. And had a bit of stick. It might have actually worked out. Keela just sat here waiting patiently, waiting for the timing.
Damn, dude. Actually alt-tabbed midway through. Managed to win it.
Clutch out the round win. So
that's crazy.
17-4,
17-4, by the way, something.
Lead.
Yeah. It was another fight on long to Fountain, but something, again, tried his best, and a Kohybian as well. But that is the first half of our bind map.
Okay,
Let's head on over.
Hold up. I'll look at it.
I'll look at
it in the
at the base of a mountain, looking to try to conquer it and climb it.
I'll look at it at the beginning. You can see all of my. You'll see all the binds I used to have. That's gold right there. When I quit observing, I met, dude. This is getting crazy though, surely. Surely this guy is gonna sort out the issues. He's just alt-tabbing midway through. The free farming.
Connection issues rather than delay the game indefinitely, so.
Okay, they just accepted the inevitable.
But one that Paper X unfortunately get to take advantage of as they spot out the clove.
It's gonna be a difficult retake as Forsaken has eyes. Jump scare.
First tap there, but drag across. Terra continuing a reign of terror as Paper X will win another pistol and move up 11-2, just 2 rounds away from closing out their group stage.
Paper X Again, with the execute here on their pistols. I mean, their pistols have been, great.
Am I allowed to bet on Riot Games? No. Dude, pretty much ever since I have done, since I've been in esports, you just don't do that stuff. You just don't do that stuff.
We weren't seeing so much on Sunset, so
it's never gonna end well.
Here, figure out okay.
Like you have insider info, no matter what.
Right.
In the, for the rest of this map. I think that's got to be kind of the wide discussion coming through here, and that's why you still see so many smiles on the faces of the players.
Bro's cam is gone. Yeah, he's having a nightmare.
Doing the cry emoji on some of the players here. But just as you said, they're communicating, they're still talking, just a lot of smiles, and you can really see the mood here, and ZETA, let's see how able to press on here on these following rounds. You get to see some stingers at play and a Bucky as well for Honey Bunny. We'll see.
Alright, well.
Benji handled it well. Oh yeah, Benji just forgot in the moment.
But it's aggression that PRX
at least it wasn't on Valorant. Like you can tell it's an innocent mistake. If it was on Valorant, you'd be like, oh, hold up.
A very solid understanding of what was coming through in this round.
Dude, look at it. Look at him. I feel so bad. Every so often we're just
the spike now going to be planted. It's going to be a full
mad that he won a round.
Back around through the defender spawn to try to get into position. Get ready to retake this site.
Oh, once the smoke dissipates, that's gonna be chaotic.
Holy hell! Oh my goodness! The C's into the spray down.
Oh, it's something.
And gets the reload off.
Out of the smoke, takes out Honey Bunny there in midair. The Bucky unable to find that elimination, and now
let's check in on the Clove. Yeah, not going great.
Tequila. Just left alone out by Fountain. PRX 12-2. One more to go ahead and bring this one home.
Let's take a look at that replay. This was crazy. Like, didn't even need the smoke to dissipate. The C's was enough. Spraying down with the Spectre. And
I'll tell you with the Prime, thank you so much for the 8 months. Thank you, thank you. Did you think it's the best team in the EMEA this season? See, that's going to be easy. The Terratics, right? You would imagine.
Well, all comes down to this. A Marshall, a Bucky, Stinger, and Sheriff.
Something would have to go wrong, I feel like. Or insanely right for another team.
It would seem going to be left back there in the defender's spawn. Let's see. 4 others here from the side of ZETA can try to save them off. Forsaken just rushing forward, disrespecting the molly. Cross. Pumps coming through there. Is Honey Bunny able to go ahead and take down 2? Gohaibi and Jing both eliminated by this Bucky at Lamps. Keela has rejoined. Grabs it, but as they go ahead and take down.
What even happened? Dude, I would love to know what's going on with the PC because carried on running. So it's like, is it like a mouse issue or something? It looked incredible.
Forward. For the tap. Molly's still online, looking for the bounce setup. Sends it out. Swing out of the smoke. So
yeah, it wasn't like wasn't actually confident in the molly.
This is forward. A little bit longer now in for the defuse. It seems like we're not done quite just yet.
31 Barrel, thank you so much for the Prime. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate the 16 months. Heretics are the only team in the roster changes. In EMEA,
yeah. Done. Coming from heaven.
You got PRX, you got EDG.
Have sights on through Lamps. Get the trades off the board
and
then get that clutch down for ZETA Division. Still holding on to this map. But something does have Nightfall already available. Yeah, Dimensional Drift, 1 piece away for Forsaken.
RRQ? Nah, RRQ changed.
Fast execute onto B with a stack that they're looking at, especially.
Andreas, thank you so much, Andreas. Appreciate that.
We'll have to check.
Appreciate the Prime. Thank you for the 3 months. Dude, what's going on here?
PRX once again just looking for a fast hit here. Serena setting to the side. Find a decent amount of damage. Smoke comes in, bounces out towards safety. Dimensional Drift from Forsaken on the hunt, trying to spot out any players that they can.
Okay, can't hear the exit.
Nightfall as well, catching onto a couple. Forsaken is running out of time. He's just gonna pop out right in front of him.
Just re-ass,
Terra, though,
straight up,
swoop into
doesn't
elbow,
care.
finds Serena, swing forward. There's another kill coming across. They swing in.
8 double flash. Came out of the flash, got 2 kills.
Swaps over to the short, even no further push coming in.
It's alright.
Moment will be on their
The clove's coming.
Tequila still sat back over on that A side, now starting to rotate. Shots flying across, something drops down off the angle, but on the repeat, we'll be able to find it.
Yeah,
Now,
something's in for a shock here.
it's just that judge in hand, waiting around the corner. Tequila will be able to get the one, but won't be able to find much
Okay,
more after
what was
that.
this?
13-3.
26? Damn, this was
Unfortunately,
very
some tech
fast.
issues here on the side
Very
of Zeta
fast best
Division,
of 3.
costing them, not allowing them to play at that full firepower, but even